Well, friends, what is the call for the coming month? What do you think that what is driving the market? As such, you know that it is achieving all-time high. Every day we are making new highs. What is the reason for the euphoria in the market? I think there are four reasons which come into my mind, and the first one is the absolute liquidity. Irrespective of what the fundamental is and what has been the track record, what has been the history, we are now moving sheer in abundance because of liquidity and a huge influence to mutual fund activity. I think that is a real surprise that all of a sudden people have realized that interest rates are very low and inflation is high, and the investors have become savvy, more matured, and they're taking risk. They are now trying to find out what is the portfolio management, how to plan their future, what is the compounding, and how they can create wealth. This is a very healthy sign, and I have a feeling that if this continues, then at least the savings will be converted into investments, and that is the first sign of a maturing economy. Now, how much the upper side is there in the market? Fundamentals are still to pick up. We are more on future that the reforms which government has taken, it will fructify, and things will fall on its place. We will see again back higher GDP growth, more employment, and these are all positive traits which we keep on hearing from the market experts. But do you think that we are overheated? Yes. For a small investor or even a medium time investor, he should not bother about timing the market. He should not bother about which way the market is at present. See, we are a developing economy, and any developing economy has long term, positives if you remain invested. And what is the point? How can you strategize? Because your savings are limited, which you are converting into investments. So, how can you keep your emotions in check? So, one way is that when you're making huge profits in short period, you can, do one thing. You can convert it into liquidity by going into liquid funds, and then again opting for an STP back into equity. So this way, gradually, STP means you're doing it systematically over a period of time. So this way you have retained your profits and you have converted your future, possibilities by going into equity gradually. So you're not limiting your exposure to equity. You will continue to be in equity, but now it will be systematic. So these strategies have to be adopted at this juncture, and long term one should remain in equity irrespective of whether you are 30, 50 or 70. If at the age of 70, if your current income is met with your pension or other income related investments, then at least 40 to 50% of your money should go into equity. And I think this is very clear that inflation has to be beaten by creation of wealth, and it is possible only if you do prudent portfolio planning. So I have a feeling that any investor should remain invested. India is opening out, and we are getting an opportunity because of COVID. We should grab it. We should increase our allocations gradually. If you are underexposed, gradually start SIPs and STPs, and focus on performance. Thank you.